buy a pet python. It is actually quite easy to buy a pet python, because this is one exotic animal that many breeders recognize as non-dangerous. Pythons are not known to be venomous. However, they can still behave aggressively. Choosing to have this as pet requires a lot of dedication, as taking care of it must be very hands-on. Below are just some of the things you have to remember if you would like to buy a pet python. Do your own research and study first before considering getting a python as a pet. Pythons come in different types and each type is very different. You have to be decided on what type you would like to take home. You should also familiarize yourself with their behavior, since even if pythons are known to be very commonly made into pets, breeding one in captivity still has dangerous elements to it. In your decision, factor in the fact that you may or may not be too skilled or experienced to handle a pet python. Pythons usually grow really large, about 25 feet. This means it will take up space when needed. If you would like to have them as pet, make sure you have enough room for them and will have to contend with the upkeep. Ask yourself if you are ready to handle such a responsibility. Survey your area and see where this python can best fit into your home. Find out if the python has any specific needs. They usually are very sensitive to temperature and other environmental factors. You have to check if your home is ready for this. When you are very sure and prepared of your choice to have pythons for pet, you can then look for a seller. Most pet stores may know someone who breeds snakes. If your local pet store cannot make a recommendation, you can check at Craigslist and narrow the choices down to your state or your city. You can also check with any online market for reptile animals. There is a huge advantage for this because the selection is very varied. You can also look into specialized reptile shops for a pet python. These shops are rare, but there is some tremendous advantage to this. As opposed to a local pet store, specialty store staff is very informed. They really know what they are dealing with and are very knowledgeable with pythons. So, you can seek their help out when it comes to taking care of your python pet. It is usually better to look for a python which has been previously captive or comes from another owner. This would indicate that the snakes are at least already adjusted to human interaction. Compared to wild and untamed pythons, they should be less temperamental. It's also good to purchase pythons that are previously owned, as the price is most likely cheaper since the owner is more than likely just willing to get rid of it.